Cleaning a roof is like giving it a spa day, but with a pressure washer instead of a massage. With the pressure washer, start from the top and work down gently to avoid damage. Rinse off the suds and dirt for a sparkling clean finish.
With your hands, open it up a little bit. Pat it out. Salt. For me, the softness, the texture, the rich beef, and the way it sort of melts. Take your grape juice, make it well, 4 tablespoons. That gives us a nice, slightly dirty texture. But it lightens the texture of the meat. Place that in. Add some onions, garlic, which is there as well. Put your hands in there and start mixing. You've got right. Small is the fact that they dry out quickly.
The artist introduces their latest creation, the Dragon's Blood Mug, a 20-ounce masterpiece. The mug is then fired in a kiln, allowing the glaze to transform into a vibrant, glossy finish.
So you can freeze the batch ready for another time. Give the pan a little wipe out. Wash out that pan. We've got that flavour from the onions and garlic at the bottom. Get that pan nice and hot. Touch of olive oil there. Place it on top of your pan. Nice and gently set them in the oil. Pan it like the underneath. Just sort of tilt the pan. Let the pan cook back a few coriander seeds. Really spicy, peppery, really nice flavour. Next, 3 or 4 onto the board. Pipe on. Touch between the center of the pan. That's going to be really nice, spicy. All the time you're doing this, taste a couple of dry take the back, sort of beat it down, start to release all that lovely phrases. Amazing, fragrance,
A sticky bear toy can serve various purposes, from removing hair or dirt to simply relieving stress by playing with it. It is made with silicone glue, which gives it its sticky and flexible properties. The artist is turning environments into art by skillfully using a black marker. The artist's work goes beyond mere drawings. It has the power to heal. The art serves as a form of therapy, lifting spirits and brightening days with its whimsical charm.
Squeeze. It just gives it a nice, zesty, creamy taste. Stir in the juice. Like kick. Vibrant taste.
artist specializes in creating museum miniatures and super realistic models that attract audiences of all ages. Their attention to detail and dedication to realism bring history and imagination to life in stunning miniature form.
Recipes all based on the delicious, freezer-friendly meatballs. Just trust them. First up, beef meatballs, spaghetti, kale, and pineapples.
Watching sakura blossoms can be a therapeutic experience that brings joy, peace, and a sense of renewal. It's a reminder of the beauty that surrounds us.
Meatballs with olighetti, kale, and pine nuts. From meatballs to meal and my next easy stand by supper is beef meatball sandwich with melting mozzarella and tomato salsa. Top a lightly toasted roll with pan-fried meatballs. Then tear off chunks of creamy buffalo mozzarella, pile it on, and melt it under the grill. For the tangy salsa, slice sweet red onion, then add juicy diced tomatoes and roughly chopped fresh coriander. Season and drizzle with olive oil. Spoon over. Perfect in a
The
flash.
chef's motto,
Beef meatball
"We will
sandwich
make
with
you
melted
forget the
mozzarella,
soup you
tomato
ate
salsa,
before."
a
The
sandwich
presentation of the soup is artful, pleasing to behold, while the flavor is exquisite, satisfying even the most discerning taste buds.
fried chopped onion and finely sliced garlic in hot on the hop. Add cumin seeds for warmth. Add your meatballs. Cook on a high heat to get all those aromatic flavors out. Once the meatballs are browned, add hot chili paste for a spicy kick. Tinned
Who
tomatoes,
says you have to use scissors to cut clothes?
dried
Leave
oregano,
those rigid rules
and these are
behind.
stock.
I much prefer using my own tools.
Then simmer. Next, add sweet corn and chopped courgettes. To finish, add hot jalapeno peppers, chopped fresh coriander, and crushed tortilla chips. A one-pot meatball wonder that really packs a punch. Fiery meatball soup. One versatile meatball recipe, 4 deliciously different dishes, food that's certain to make your life in the kitchen easier and stress-free. Amazing. Whether you're making great food to freeze or to take straight to the table, you need to know how to shop for the best ingredients.
Next up, my shopping guide to oils.
It doesn't matter if you're baking, frying, or dressing salads, using the right oil can dramatically alter the taste and texture. Here are the most common oils and what to use them for. Sunflower oil is a good value all-rounder, nice and light for frying, baking, in dressings and spicy dishes. Groundnut or peanut oil is great for cooking on high heat as it gets really hot without burning. Sesame oil, a flavoursome sweet and nutty oil, perfect sprinkled over Asian dishes before serving. Rapeseed oil is a healthier choice for using in salads. I love walnut oil, fantastically fragrant, it's brilliant for salad dressings, and it gives cakes a distinctive flavour. But the oil I use most in my cooking is olive oil. To find some of the best olive oils sold in Britain, you have to go to one of the most unlikely places. An electrical shop in London's East End.
If you really like standing around like this,
Turkish-born
why don't you
Mehmet
just-
Morat has olive oil in his blood.
we'll design some wonderful clothes for you.
This olive oil for centuries.
What he doesn't know about it isn't worth knowing.
The
The very best extra virgin olive oil is first cold press. It's actually pressed by stone, and then it's put through a centrifugal spinner, which spins out all the waters, and then you've got pure olive oil, cold pressed olive oil. And you've got to taste it to believe it. Pour a little sample, slurp it, pour it in without, don't swallow it, warm it in your mouth, coat the whole of the inside of the mouth, and then swallow it. Go down the fridge, and it'll leave no greasiness or oiliness in your mouth whatsoever. Really good. My favourite thing is red olive oil, bowl, room temperature, rub some one oregano into it, and it's full of
Coming up on my guide to making it easy. More simple but dependable tips.
Tea-bombs are translucent balls filled with tea. You just throw them in a cup with water, the bomb melts and releases the tea
They
leaves.
are so important to great cooking.
And a mouth-watering variation of the classic brownie.
Take it out.
Welcome back to my ultimate cookery course. Next, on my guide to
Prince
making it easy,
Rupert's drops are toughened glass beads created by dripping molten glass into cold water, which causes it to solidify into a tadpole-shaped droplet with a long, thin tail. Prince Rupert's drops are formed by dripping molten glass into cold water, creating a teardrop shape with a bulbous head and a long, thin tail.
These three items are so cheap, yet they are so important to great cooking. A whisk is so much more control when you've got something whisking in your hand. You can gauge it so much better than a mixer.
the bigger the balloon on your hand whisk, the faster the whip, and the draws in your bread. Wooden spoons don't scratch pans, they should be washed ready. Spatulas and dispensable baking and mixing.
Make sure it's heat resistant so it doesn't melt. But it's more important from the oil. Great with scratch legs. Just cleans the bowl instantly.
With these three, you're well on your way to cooking like a pro. You'll need all three when you're tasting.
Adding a splash of color to traditional dishes like omurice is a clever way to catch the eye of customers, typically made with fluffy eggs and savory rice.
And it's a great way of getting ahead if you're expecting a guest round. First off, melt the butter mixture. We've had hundreds and hundreds of brownies, the sort of white chocolate version, i.e. bubbles, it's a bit more subtle. Melt the butter, at the end, reach your baking tray. Turn the gas down, gently get out the butter. Cast the sugar into the bowl. Let's give that butter a whisk. Sort of makes the mixture a little bit lighter. It's not a bit fluffy. Gas. Pinch of salt. Sugar. Make it well in the middle. It's a whisk. See. It's really nice and hot. Love it. Wow. Really good mix. And the secret of the butter being slightly warm, so melt the sugar.
Cats possess an incredible ability to maintain their balance even while asleep, thanks to their vestibular system, a complex system in the inner ear that helps control balance.
This is such a delicious recipe. It's so simple. Whisk in the eggs, that nice texture to the paste. See, next, a teaspoon of baking powder. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. There he is. Texture, tartness. You see this rise instantly in the flour. Whisk with one hand.
Get it all mixed up. Make sure that mixture is really nice and smooth. Check it occasionally. No lumps. Half flour in, and then the other half. You feel it sort of almost go nice and firm, and that's why.
This candy
Add the flour in stages.
tastes like
Stops the
brownies.
mixture going on
Cornstarch is used as a
quickly. Just dropping off the whisk.
mold in candy making. The candies are made with cocoa powder or melted chocolate to the mixture and incorporated finely chopped nuts for texture.
Dried cranberries. They bake beautifully, but it gives the blondie a really nice sort of chewy sweetness in the centre. Next, my white chocolate.